Nice to meet you. Can I?
Yeah, have to push him.
Thank you.
Mister,
Hi.
first, I'm going to ask you, how are you?
I'm good, thank you.
You are not the boss. You,
I'm good.
as a human being.
I'm good.
How are you? All good?
Good.
I would say it myself, because you can't say it. I think for me, you're the best coach that I've seen in history. That's me. That's me. You don't have to answer. And I will say why. First and foremost, because you improve players, and that's valuable for me. And second of all, you are creating positions that people down in the history now are going to form players to be able to play in those positions. Do you remember what you did for me to wake me up? Because I was sleeping.
Kick your ass?
Yeah, that you did also. But the DVD, Liverpool DVD, do you remember? You took me out of the training ground, so it wasn't like a coach talking to a player. It was two people that love the game, I guess. And you told me you want to see those eyes back. And I told you, if you want to see those eyes back, that I'm a son of you-know-what when that happens. And you said to me, let me deal with the son of you-know-what when that happens. Mm-hmm. That's why, for me, you're the best. What did you do for Haaland to understand what he had to do in order to be on the verge of winning a treble?
I don't know. So I remember when I was appointed a manager from Barcelona. So, and I know the previous season was not, the first season there was not good and easy for anyone. But I remember when I was a spectator what you had done in Arsenal. So, and for me, have a player like you, the movements in behind, like with a good guys like Leo or Andres or Xavi or wherever. So it's a dream come true have a player like you know that. And I think all the manager would try to get out the best, for the players that you have. And with Erling, it's the first season, so overcome all the expectations that we had. On and off the pitch is it's unbelievable. I think how the connections he can do better, but it's normal. He was 22, 23 years. I remember Vidal when
I do also.
when we were together with 27, 29 years old. I said, and he improved a lot the last years in the build-up, becoming the best central defender left to read commits in the build-ups in from behind. So with Erling, imagine with 23 years old or 22 that he has.
I mean, the transformation can be as much as Erling wants to take it, I think. But I didn't see him moving like he was moving since the Leipzig game. I think you talked about it. I think you said, if I remember well, I don't like a number 9 that only stays in the box to score goals. Mm-hmm. He needs to do more in order for us to dominate in Europe and do more. You must have done something, boss, because the way he's coming now to create that overload in midfield, the way now he does move on the right. Before, when the ball was on the right with the winger high and wide, he was often spinning straight away to go on the other side. Now he makes those moves. You must have done something, boss.
When we talk about the team, we didn't take a look to him. We didn't take a look. And we saw a lot of clips, I remember, before the Bournemouth game. And I said, look at that action. We make a pose and Erling is alone. And maybe because we come from false 9 many times, always you take a look right, left, right, and didn't look here. So we have a machine, like when you put the ball there, it's unstoppable. The first intention, you have to look at him. And since then, he was most involved, in part, thanks maybe to him, but maybe absolutely with the team. So from that moment, not just Kevin, you know that, because his natural instinct to see him. Even Ederson, even right back Kyle Walker, when you control the ball, where is Erling? Is there? Oh, have 3 opponents? Okay, pass the ball there. But he's there, alone, pass the play to him. So, and that was a moment. And of course, when that happened, he learns, because now he's moving much better. But still has Still has to margin to improve. He knows that. We spoke about that.
I said personally that Erling Haaland is the most valuable player of this team. I still think, that's me, boss, I still think that Kevin is the most important player. Can you even explain how he thinks or what he sees or how he is as a player? Because I struggle at times because it's very difficult to understand a genius.
Me too. Me too, yeah.
And we're not stupid, right?
No, me too.
But-
Me too.
So why?
He's a special person, so sensitive, and he's reliable in many things. So what they have done these seasons, many years, without him would be almost impossible.
Do you think that because I would say that Kevin is a in bracket perfectionist. The level of expectation that he has from him and from the team that he plays for some time can have an impact on him the wrong way.
Well, sometimes. All I said to Kevin, be angry, be upset, shout, and do whatever. Sometimes when it's flat, when it has to be. Sometimes you have to, on the pitch, you have to have a no bad face. You understand what I'm saying,
Yeah.
And sometimes it's too nice. But he's so nice person. He's a lovely, lovely guy. So quiet. I remember sometimes we discuss. 5 minutes later, it's forgotten for him. His mind is forgotten. He has not a sense of,
No.
what happened is, and I will pay back in the future. It's completely the opposite. I've been a joy to work with him all the time. I learn a lot. When a guy is thinking more in the make assists than score the goals, it means how generous you are. And he is. He's happy making assists and the compliments for the other ones. He doesn't have highlights for the media. It's okay. He's happy. It's just sometimes I say, come on, Kevin, show me again. Show me in the final Champions League how good you are. How important you are.
We're gonna have to
Make
see
your
soon.
best game of your life, in that day. Come on, let's do it. This is that because with him it will be easier to win the Champions League.
You have evolved because the game has evolved. I noticed something also recently. If I go back to when you were a coach at Bayern, the way you went at the company, the way you played, people call it suicidal. I said that's how Pep is. It's not suicidal. He will go and attack and play a certain way. I see now a little evolution on Akanji, stay with Rodrigo, Kyle Walker, wait, he needs to stay with Vinicius Jr. The way you played Arsenal at home also was, we're going to go there, but let me not be also crazy with those guys can hurt us also. So did that change a bit?
That changes the quality of the players.
Okay.
You cannot play 80, 90 minutes or trying to play a lot of minutes in the opponent halfway and conceding every time you lose the ball and make a transition. That would be silly. But now the difference is Akanji is a proper defender. John Stones obviously incredible focus. Kyle has the ability to control one of the most dangerous wingers in all around the world with Vinicius, so without a problem. So we have an Nathan Ake, a duos 1-against-1. Control Saka, whatever right winger that we have. Ruben, he have a huge talent. People say, how good pass, how goals. Be a good defender. I consider the biggest talents in football. So, and now we have players like enjoy defending, enjoy I beat you. And now in this season we have more than that we had in the past, that's for sure. But they could try to control the opponents always have been the same.
I'm thinking about Inter Milan. It's different to play a back five than to play a back four, especially playing a back five with two strikers. Can you maybe explain the difference between playing a back four and a back five with two strikers?
Well, the back five, the wide, when you make a switch of plays, it's more difficult to get it with more time. With my five, it's more difficult. And Inter Milan is not just the structure five back into a striker. So the keeper, long time I didn't see something like that with Onana, and it's difficult when you have that keeper to make a high pressure properly because you cannot press the keeper with nothing. If you make two men, they link to the strikers with
Straight
Lukaku
away.
and Lautaro and Dzeko. They are a master to keep the ball. With United, for example, it's long ball with Rashford and the other one, they don't keep it. these guys, they keep it, and after they link and they run, and that's why you have to think about what you have to do, and they know exactly. So with the ball, wow, they are really, really, really good. That's why they are in final in the Champions League. So I have a great consideration about the opponent going to play, but at the same time, we try to find a way to beat them.
Boss, thank you. We had
Enjoy
the opportunity
enjoy the game.
to win a treble with you. Hopefully you win one again.
You're right. You're
All
right.
the best, boss. Seriously. All the
Tell
best.
them I'm sorry, we won the treble. We won the treble. Tell
Yes.
them. Yeah.
Yes.
To your fella
Yes.
fella
we
company.
Did. Yep. Thank you.